It was a really bad day because I woke up late and I was not in a good mood, but it was just the day of delivery of several important papers and classes, so I had to attend because the day one started presenting an exam. If I had studied hard, I wouldn't have done poorly on the test.
I've had gotten up early, I once have been late for the school. I've had one gotten my breakfast, I was hungry, I'll rest. I've had stay talking to my friend break. I was have missing basic class. I've had side on my tennis lace. I once have fallen in front of the whole school.
After the exam, I realized that I had forgotten something until my classmates asked me if I had done my homework. And then I completely remembered that I had left my home notebook at home. If I had forgotten my homework, I wouldn't have to do again. Even though I was able to do my homework on time. I was so tired from so much work and didn't even take the classes well. And what I remember is that after I finished on class, I simply fell asleep without realizing that I had another class later. If I hadn't overplus, I would have been later for class. After all the problems I had, I found out that my absence had hurt my grade. If I hadn't missed sports, I wouldn't have bad grade.
It really was the worst day of my life. It seemed that the universe was against me. The teacher did not finish giving the exam result. I don't know past the exam. But Luis has studied alone. You must have passed the exam. Later they told me that Carla did not travel. Carla should have traveled to London. It was last had deserved. It seemed that I was not only a bad day for me, but also for my friends, because Anna bought a second-hand computer that looked like I won't be very useful. Will today she told me that uh, stopped working, and I should not have bought that computer.
When I got home, I realized that I had left the refrigerator open. Because of this, my mom scolded me. If I had been more careful, they would not have scolded me. During the afternoon, time passed and I was very bored, so I decided to sleep. Only I didn't realize the time, and that's why I couldn't turn in the homework on time. If I hadn't slept for a while, I would have turned in the homework on time. I didn't have much time to do my homework, so it wasn't good. If I had more time, my homework would have been better.
The worst day of my life was when I had a soccer game at the 4 in the afternoon. We started the warm up. Although I did not eat well. Later, during the game, I had discomfort, which did not allow me to play well during the game. After that, I was injured. I had warmed up well. If I had warmed up well, I would not have been injured. After that, I continued playing while I was injured, increasing the severity of my injury. If I had stopped playing that game, I would have recovered faster. After that, after that game, I went to see the physiotherapist, who told me that if I had taken care of myself beforehand, he would not stop to play one whole month. My dad told me told me that if I only he had left the game, the recovery would be very fast.
10 shows she would wear tomorrow. We're shocking with. It must have rained during the night.
I was watching TV shows for so much time, So when I tried to go to sleep, I couldn't. If I hadn't watched TV shows so much, I would have been able to sleep earlier.
It's incredible the number of bad things that happened to me if had woken up early and been careful. Maybe nothing bad would have happened anyway. Now I know that I have to think about the things that can happen and have solutions, and more so if it is an important day in ways he would not have existed, but learned my lesson and could have prevented that accident.